Hey ink drinkers, welcome to the final week of Halloween-a-thon. I cannot believe we have arrived. Oh my gosh. So this week is going to be a bit busy for us as far as outside of the home things go. So hopefully we can fit in quite a few fun activities. We already decorated the cookies and enjoyed some time outside, and we hope that the weather cooperates so we can enjoy some more time outside. Of course, in our neck of the woods, it's supposed to be chilly on Halloween, but nice the 2 days before. Go figure. We are celebrating a birthday. Our youngest is turning 7. We've got an art event coming up for one of our kids. We just had an appointment today. And of course, Halloween is a very busy day as well. So we shall see what this week brings. But I am really thankful that we were able to fit in as much as we did despite all the sickness we were dealing with all month long. Oh my gosh. If I could get a do-over, I would love to. But, you know, we are spooky all year long, so we're going to be okay. I did make a little dent in the Halloween tree with my youngest today. She was coloring while I read. I'm not sure when we will finish this, hopefully in time for Halloween, but if not, you know, we can still enjoy it after. I've also read quite a bit of In the Grave Where the Bones Are Still Wet. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm loving it so much. And then I've got a couple other books I'm juggling as well between school assignments that I read along with my high schoolers and prompts for Halloween-a-thon. But there's a lot of reading happening and watching of things and just yummy foods being consumed and all the fun things that we can do within the home. So we shall see what we get up to. I am excited for Halloween, and I am excited for my daughter's birthday, and I think we're going to visit Grandpa and Grandma tomorrow. So they live on a beautiful lake, so I will try to get a little shot of that, as I always do when I go over there. And we've got some shopping ahead of us and things like that. So I don't know how much I will catch on camera, but you know, I'll talk about it if there's anything worthy of talking about. And of course, let you know what I'm thinking of the books I'm reading, the new movies I'm watching, and all the fun spooky things. I hope you guys are having a great end to your October and your spooky season. I know that I said I would do a video review of The Year of Sin and Smoke, and I still plan on doing that. I just had lost my voice, and then, you know, life caught up to me, and it will happen. It will happen. All of my favorites definitely deserve their time in the spotlight here on this channel. So hopefully I can get to that soon. With all the Halloween-a-thon hoopla, it's been a little bit difficult to carve out time for things outside of that besides my homeschooling and mother and wife life. So we shall see what happens. before we get into the official wrap-up, I have a package I'd like to share with you. Yes, I already opened it because the kids like to see what I get, and I like to kind of go through it on my own before sharing with the rest of the world. So this package came from the wonderful Bad is Rad. I won a giveaway from her channel, and I am super thrilled because she has wonderful taste and is just such an amazing friend. She sent me this sweet note that made me tear up. I cherish our friendship. I adore her. And so, of course, it was sentimental and wonderful. And she also sent me this handmade, she crocheted this kitty cat. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at its little legs. So I will be displaying this on my shelves. I'll probably put it on that stack of Sookie Stackhouse books behind me and make sure to scoot over in my next video so that you can see it. And last but not least, she sent me So Thirsty. I've been wanting to read a Rachel Harrison book for so long and just never got around to it. And I especially wanted to read this one, mostly because the cover is freaking amazing. So let me read what this is about. Sloane Parker is dreading her birthday. She doesn't need a reminder she's getting older, or that she's feeling indifferent about her own life. Her husband surprises her with a birthday weekend getaway. Not with him, but with Sloane's longtime best friend, troublemaker extraordinaire, Naomi. Sloane anticipates a weekend of wine tastings and cozy robes and strategic avoidance of issues she'd rather not confront, such as her husband's repeated infidelity. But when they arrive at their rental cottage, it becomes clear Naomi has something else in mind. She wants Sloane to stop letting things happen to her, for Sloane to really live. So Naomi orchestrates a wild night out with a group of mysterious strangers, only for it to take a horrifying turn that changes Sloane's and Naomi's lives, literally forever. The friends are forced to come to terms with some pretty eternal consequences in this bloody, seductive novel about how it's never too late to find satisfaction, even though it might taste different than expected. So Thirsty by Rachel Harrison. Thank you so much, Bad. I look forward to reading this. Hopefully I will get to it this month in November because I really, 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 really want to read it. We have officially reached the end of Halloween-a-thon. I cannot believe it's over. Oh my gosh. So I wanted to give you some updates to kind of wrap things up. I won't talk about everything that I read and watched throughout the readathon, but if you're interested in seeing everything that we did, I will link my playlist below. It'll just say Halloween-a-thon. So you can check that out and watch it on a faster speed. I don't care, but you can see everything that we did. Okay, so there were some prompts that we did, and I was really bad about mentioning which prompts belong to which host and things like that, and I'm so sorry. My bird brain just can't remember everything or remember to share everything. One of the prompts from Katrina was Ginger Snaps, and it was to watch a movie or read a book about a werewolf. We kind of loosely followed that with Hotel Transylvania. That was probably one of quite a handful of times that the kids watched it throughout the month, and we chose that because there's that cute little wolf family. For the weird book or movie prompt, I started reading a short story collection called Interior Skies that was edited by C.F. Page. And so I need to finish that. I'm still working through that, but I have been enjoying it so far. I don't read a ton of weird or cosmic horror, but I'm trying to expand my horizons. I watched Crimson Peak with one of my kids, and this was a rewatch. This is one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love, like, the setting, the costumes, the music, the just whole vibe of the movie. Love it. We also went to Spirit Halloween, finally. A couple of my teens or grown kids went like way back in August, but I hadn't been yet. And so we went for my youngest, Shelby's birthday. We had visited my parents, and we went and did a few we went to a few stores and things like that, but Spirit Halloween was the big to-do for her. And of course, this was 2 days before Halloween, and so they took down a bunch of the like really exciting stuff. So it was a little bit of a letdown, and as everyone says, yeah, it's overpriced, way overpriced. But Shelby picked out a pair of fairy wings. A couple of my older kids got some stuff to kind of round out their costumes, and then my son Wesson got a skull mask that I hope he wears a lot. The wings, everything that they got, I hope they wear it a lot just to make it worth it. But you know, it's also a fun experience, and we don't get out shopping a lot, at least the little kids don't, so it's worth it. Unfortunately for the cemetery walk prompt on Katrina's prompt list, that did not happen for me. We did drive by a cemetery. I really wanted to do that, but we were just getting quite burnt out by the end of the month, because we were making up for lost time because we were sick for so long that we just kind of overdid it. And so I didn't end up walking through a cemetery, but you know, there's always November. I don't think I'll be walking through the cemetery in the winter, but we can always wait till spring if we don't make it out there. It's not that big a deal. I love cemeteries, but it's not like the end of the world if I don't make it out to one. And then we rolled a Pumpkinhead prompt from the Pumpkinhead list of prompts, and it was the Candyman prompt. And so of course I watched Candyman, the more recent Candyman, with one of my teens. I give it about 3.5 stars. It was enjoyable, and I really look forward to watching some more Jordan Peele movies. I haven't really watched any, so I am excited that I at least got one under my belt because I hear amazing things about his movies. The rest of the prompts we did, I think, fell under Kelsi's prompt list, and the queen of Halloween-a-thon, absolutely adore her. So one of them was to read or watch her Rex, and I had done that. I read Autumn Crow, and I am not finished, but I was reading The Halloween Tree with my youngest, and I had every intention of reading the rest of it after trick-or-treating and whatnot last night, but you know, movies took priority and just hanging out with the kids. So I can still finish it because it's always Halloween in my heart, so it doesn't matter that Halloween is over. For the Friday the 13th prompt, you needed to watch a movie with a number in the title. So Shelby and I watched 100% Wolf. I gave it 1 star. I wasn't really a fan, but Shelby seemed to love it. I think it was one of her favorites. She is a Coraline fan through and through, but she did enjoy 100% Wolf. For the David Pumpkins prompt, watch a YouTube Halloween themed video, whether it's songs or vlogs, things like that. So we did listen to a song playlist, which the kids, older kids, were not fans of because they were, you know, covers, and they didn't do the songs justice, which is fine. We did that while we were crafting our little Halloween cookies. And then we also watched the Thriller music video, Michael Jackson's Thriller, because that is a must every Halloween for me. And the final prompt was the Pinhead prompt, and that was to do some spooky season crafting, coloring, things like that, and we did the coloring pages, so that was a lot of fun as well. On Halloween night, I did watch Coraline again with Shelby while the older kids continued trick-or-treating. Now Shelby has a trach, and so we have to carry extra supplies in a backpack, and I didn't want to stray too far from home. It just it's just a comfort thing for this mama. As she gets older, we kind of branch out further and further, but I felt comfortable going a few blocks and just going to, you know, I mean, we went to quite a few homes, but we weren't out super long. The older kids ventured out further, and then Jeff came and picked them up and took them to a fancier neighborhood, and they had a lot of fun. And so when they came back, you know, we did the whole, let's go through their spoils and, you know, eat some candy and whatnot. And then some of them were wiped out and some of them just needed to go lay down. And so I watched Halloween with one of my older kids, and I would give it, I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I had to think on that because it's hard when someone has differing opinions than you when you watch it together. So I had to really think on what I thought, because he didn't like it as much as me. But I am really into the old school horror now. I didn't get to watch a lot of that growing up, and I didn't want to for a while after having my first couple of kids because everything scared me. Little unknown fact about me, maybe, for some of you. But I am really digging all this old school horror, so I really enjoyed it. And I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis did a superb job in her role as Laurie. So what do I have coming now that Halloween-a-thon is over? I feel like I've just been living and breathing Halloween-a-thon here on YouTube, and haven't given much time to some of the tags that I've been tagged in, and forgot to do a tag that I intended to do for the Spooky Scary Skeleton Readathon. Did I forget to do it, or did I do it? Everything's a blur. So my apologies if I haven't gotten to something that I said I would do. It's life. I have mom brain. What can I say? I did read and finish one book for the Spooky Scary Skeleton Halloween Readathon, hosted by Nicole. And I didn't finish this one, which fell under a couple of prompts as well. But, you know, I love supporting fellow booktubers, and she is wonderful. Absolutely love her videos. If you have not subscribed to her channel or checked her channel out, I will link it below. Definitely do so. She's awesome. Love her. And she had a great Halloween costume. So that being said, what's ahead? I would like to get to a couple of book recommendations, maybe do some of the tags, and possibly some reading vlogs. We shall see, but we'll keep it bookish or movie-ish or just, you know, darkish, and stay on brand. I know I get cutesy sometimes, but I do have kids, so it's just kind of part of the gig. So that's what's next. A whole lot of who knows and book recs. Thank you so much for joining me in this little series of vlogs. Again, if you'd like to check out any vlogs that you may have missed, I will link the playlist below. If you don't enjoy vlogs, you're probably not watching. If you like my other content better, where I'm not just doing a lot of musical montage B-roll stuff, you've got a lot to look forward to, because I will be doing some more sit-down style chatty videos. So thank you so much for joining me. It always brings me such joy to interact with each and every one of you, talking about books, movies, and other deliciously dark delights. Until next time, cheers.